Hey, how's it going? Thank you for stopping by, checking out my YouTube video. For checking out my YouTube channel, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. All right, what I'm going to do today is actually a follow-up video from my original unboxing. It's a 90-day review of the results that I had of the Victor SmartKill Humane Electronic Wi-Fi enabled mousetrap. So before we start this video, I do have to give a shout out to one of my subscribers, Ditto Kiddo. Thanks, brother. I appreciate the push to get this video going. I definitely appreciate my subscribers for commenting on my videos. And as I always say in all my videos, I'll always reply to your comments. So without further ado, here we go. It's that hate, boy. All right, you're probably like, don't drag this out. Come on, does it work or not? Do, 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 do. Just playing, just playing. Yes, it works insane. So buy it. So here's my advice though. I bought mine on Amazon, so I have Amazon Prime. I'm not advertising for them. I'm just saying where I bought it. I'm sure you could probably buy it at Home Depot as well. But they had two different purchase options. They had one where you could purchase it in a pack of two, and then one you could purchase singly. I honestly purchased it singly because I wasn't sure if it was going to work. And I said, well, if it works well, then I'll go ahead and I will buy the pack of two. Oh, man, kick myself in the butt. I should have just bought the pack of two because it was a decent discount. So what actually now I have one in every wall in my basement. So one on the north wall, one on the south wall, one east and west. And I named them literally basement, north, south, east, and west. So I would suggest that you purchase the pack of two. That's more than likely you're going to actually be purchasing more anyways. Um, they do have two versions of it. They have the Wi-Fi enabled versus the non-Wi-Fi enabled. I would suggest you purchase the Wi-Fi enabled. Reason being, I'm not in my basement all the time. And I don't know where you're putting these. You could be putting them in your crawl space. You could put them in your basement. You could put them in your garage. You could be putting them in your attic. You could be putting them in an antique vehicle that you're storing in your garage. You don't want them shooting up your wires. So this is something you don't have to check all the time. And you're actually getting a notification when there is a mouse in there. And on top of that, when I first put these in my home, it was insane, like the amount of mice that I caught. I would literally get a notification, walk down to my basement, go outside, throw the mouse in the garbage can, come back in, put it down. 10 minutes later, bam, another one. Like it was insane. I couldn't believe it was like kind of disgusting when you realize how many mice that you have in your home. And now it's kind of like I don't know, like a preventative maintenance. You're not allowing them to mass produce in your home. So you'll get a notification every now and then. But I guarantee when you first put these in your house, it's going to be going off left and right. The other thing that's cool, the other thing is that, like I mentioned, me emptying it, I did have a situation where I get up at 3:30 in the morning every day. It goes off right around 4 o'clock, and I'm just getting dressed, getting ready, to roll out. And I'm like, oh man, I don't really messing with that. I'll deal with it right before I leave. And I got a second notification. I actually killed two mice, but that only happened once. So I would suggest you emptying it as soon as possible so that another mouse can come in and you get them right away. The chances of you catching two mice within one trap, probably slim to none. They're gonna smell that mouse kind of cooked. Um, how long are the batteries lasting? The batteries, I've had them 90 days. I haven't changed the batteries yet. The other thing that's cool is on the actual app itself, it does show you, what your battery life is. So that it's just not going to be down to your, wherever you're putting it, and you don't know, hey, does this thing even working, or how much battery is left on this, or just throwing out good batteries. So it is going to show you, how much battery life you have left. Obviously, because you don't want to have it all the way down to you want to have a strong current battery so it zaps them right away to be humane and make sure they don't get away. But I'm gonna do a couple screenshots really quick on my phone so you can kind of see the results for yourself. So you're not thinking I'm just feeding you along or giving you false information. So we'll be right back. All right, so here we go. Let's open this up. All right, so the one thing you're going to notice is the actual names. Okay, so basement, kitchen, Lindsay's office. It's not going to show you the history of the names. It's only going to show you the last name or the current name. Also, notice how it shows you the battery indicator there, and it also shows you the signal strength through the Wi-Fi. So that's a good thing to know. Now let's go ahead and go into the settings. Let's go ahead and go under history. All right, so you're gonna see right now it has a total of 25 kills. Like I said, it's about five, I think maybe 5 or 7 off because I was deleting them at first, and then I thought I should leave that. So let's see, in the month of December, I only have 2 kills. So, and you're gonna see as I go down the list, now the kills get a lot higher. So I'm definitely thin in that pack. So in November, let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in November. In October, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 in November and September. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So also the thing is, I was catching more because I started adding more. So I only had 1. So the numbers kind of went high and then start leveling off. So yeah, and then you can, if you want to take a look at these times, you'll see how. So 3:20, 3:29 a.m., 3:30 a.m. So that's literally a minute after I emptied it. Again, that's what I'm talking about. So 5 a.m., 5:02 a.m. Notice again, that's exactly what I'm talking about. And then at midnight. So some of these gaps, like literally as soon as I empty them, it caught another mice immediately. Exactly what I'm saying. So look right here. In October at 2:45 a.m. and then at 3:58. So right away, and then at 2:52 a.m. and then at 3:58 a.m. and then look at that, 3:52 a.m. and 3:55 a.m. and then from 3:34 a.m. to 3:55 a.m. So there's like not huge gaps. Like I was literally emptying it and catching it something right away. Again, 10:25 p.m. and then 10:23 a.m. So and these weren't false. Phantom, false claims. These are actually legitimately catching these mice. All right, well, there it is. There's the proof, so you can see it for yourself. So initially, like I said, I was deleting the actual as I killed them. I was deleting the history, and then I thought, oh, I shouldn't do that, so that I can show what kind of results I was getting. So honestly, I think it's probably off by about 7 mice. So instead of 25, it's 32. Which is that's insane. That's like disgusting, to be honest with you. I think I had 32 mice in my house. And then, like I said, now, this month of December, it's almost over. It's the 28th. I've only caught 2 mice. So that just goes to show, like, I slimmed that pack down. Um, as you move them through your house, I'd rename them so that you know where they're at. So, like I said, right now, you're only seeing 3, but I have 4. So, and as you move them, you're not going to see a previous name. So what I would do is, like when you provision, I also was deleting that. When you provision, you saw in that setting, it shows you when you actually turn that on. So as you're adding more, you can kind of see like what kind of results am I getting in this area. So for instance, I had them in my kitchen really bad. And I know they're coming up through the basement, but I just want them out of my kitchen. So I set them up on the first floor of my kitchen first. Once I wasn't catching anything, I threw them in the basement because that's the problem. That's how they're getting in, right? Or that's my assumption. So then when I stuck them in the basement, I was getting good results. And then when I put them on every single wall, because the mice, they like to kind of like follow a path. So if you stick them along the wall, I think that's your best bet. If you stick them on each wall, that's your best bet. If you have multiple rooms in your basement, you can put them on that. I know it can kind of get expensive. These aren't exactly cheap. But I think that's going to be your best results. But man, I mean, I can't say anything bad about them. They're they're definitely going to be something that I continue to probably add more. I mean, I want to add them in my pump house. I think I want to add them in my garage. I have 2 garages. So this is definitely something that I'm going to add through. I'm going to probably end up putting these um, outside near my chicken coops. I mean, this is just insane. I'm making it super expensive because these gadgets are really nice. And they're for mice, not for rats, but they do make larger ones for rats. I don't have a rat problem, knocking on wood, but yeah. But definitely something like I said, initially you're gonna get disgusted, and like I said, just empty them as fast as possible. Empty as fast as possible so that you can get another mouse in there. And then once it'll slow down. And then, like I said, you're just maintaining, here and there a few that are getting in, because if you're anything like myself, like I said, I have an older home, and I can't figure out how they're coming in. I mean, I had my house resided, so I know every single pipe that's around my house. They've re-insulated. I had them use the road deterrent, great stuff. I mean, I don't know. I have no clue how they're getting in. But at the end of the day, these are like a godsend. Thank you. So yes, I suggest you purchase them. I would suggest you purchase at least two. Put them in an area of your home, and if you're not getting any results in that area, move them. If you're getting results in that area, don't move it. Don't move it until you're not getting any results, or if you continue to get results, then buy more. Name them accordingly so you know where they're at, so it makes it easy to go empty them. Don't buy cheap generic batteries. Like I said, I bought the more expensive batteries, the high output. Um, Never found a mouse alive. They're always been dead. No bad odors or anything because you're emptying them right away. See, that's another thing is that if you have these old mouse traps and you don't know that you have a mouse, that mouse starts to deteriorate in your home, creates a foul odor or smell. Same thing with the poisons. They eat the poison, then they go somewhere in your house and they die. So you're not getting that smell of a rotten mouse in your house. Nobody wants that. And if someone does see them, like when I first put them in my kitchen, and someone saw them, the only thing is that the name brand, right? That's like a really really well named brand. So on the side, it does say uh, what is it? Vector. So if someone reads that vector, they know what that is. So it says silk screen print on there. So I almost guarantee it I'm gonna try it, but I mean I don't really care. But you could probably take a mineral spirits or thinner and wipe that off, you know, or put a piece of electrical tape over it if you're really self-conscious about someone know you had mice, But at the end of the day, I don't care. I have a very beautiful, clean home, and there's nothing I can do about it. These punks just keep creeping in. So by me putting them in the basement now, I don't even need them on my first floor because, like I said, I've thinned the pack, so to say, and I think that as they come in, I'm catching them. So what am I using as my bait? I'm using Jeff Chunky peanut butter, the Peter Pan one. Um, I don't know. I say peanut butter because it has a small aroma. And then every so many times I've emptied it, I've just added a little more just so that it had a stronger smell to it, a stronger scent. How much was I putting? I'd say around the size of my thumbnail, so not a very large amount. So I'm sure they got a little, and that's about it. So yes, so again, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Buy it. Get rid of your embarrassing mouse problem or a problem that you've been having for years. This problem could be eliminated very, very easily. So if you bought it and you used it and you're getting good, results from it, do me a favor, throw some comments in the comments and say, "Hey Rick, thanks a lot," so other people can see that hey, it worked for them too. And do me a favor, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. So I have one more mousetrap that I'm going to try. It's not a tech-savvy mousetrap, but it's something if you want in an outbuilding. This would be something great to do. So again, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and thank you for watching my channel. God bless.